Okay guys, and here we have a double vectors or two vectors handle which give you really cool possibilities for train, because every part of this frame, which is very solid and very powerful, have no doubt it's for heavy trainings, everyone can do everything, and it will be the same like in every gym. We have 3 points of connections here and here, and it means that even if you have one block machine or, for example, 2 rubbers, you can put carabin here and here, use 2 rubbers or 1 block machine and 1 more extra rubber, and train in very cool way, because you have 2 vectors, and if you, like we do on the video which you will see, changing the height, so different vectors, give you very cool feeling, the same like in a real pull, the same like in a real arm fight. It try to open your wrist if you put in the high, and the more side if you put it down. So also when you goes like in the hammer, so you goes like top row but with fat grip, it's the same resistance that you need, also maximum grappling power and maximum top roll, maximum hammer, which is very useful during the pulling. So this handle is something very special. Yeah. Okay guys, now we have 2 vectors handle, and you probably want to ask me, if we have 1 vector and second vector, why we can just put something at the middle on that direction and use only 1 vector. Like in the physics, you know that like it will be probably the same, but no guys, this thing is very important for us. The thing is very important for us, it's that we can be in the real situation when somebody have, for example, let's say 5 by power on the side pressure, so he just pulled there on that direction and go in that direction, or here by maybe 10 or 7, so it will be the difference, and I'm already like feel how much I need here from that direction, from the lower, and I'm already feel the difference in the handle. So if I will pull by 1 frame in that direction, it's not make the difference here, and this one is actually do it. So I need to work by wrist, and after that I'm already on the pressure by side, by front, and go into the needed pin. So the single vector is absolutely needed when you need to train, for example, your fingers, and you need exactly 1 vector of the resistance. For example, here you just change the direction and train your fingers. And for example, you don't need to any pressure or side or back or maybe some curling effects. It's like all about to train your fingers and isolate the movement. And it's enough, it's cool, and this is actually effective. And about double vectors. Double vectors is this thing that's when you show in the videos with the different possibility of connections, give you the possibility of training your wrist with extra pressure, and also to train the hammer power with the grip power like we saw it before. Now we change the position of these 2 in the way that when I go into the pin, they even go together like one system. So now it's even more comfortable. So what I feel when I do this, I feel that the handle try to open my wrist, like here, you see? This is actually how it wants to open my fingers in the wrist. And it's pull me there, and of course pull me there. So we have two vectors, but by the position that we have three options of connection here and here, it's also make the extra pressure on this part, high part of the hand, and open like it actually happens during somebody try to open you by top rolling you. So it's also the hand power. Okay, now it will be the change of the base. So now difference will be that we add something here, like it's twice in this direction. So in training this, you have to, and no any choice to make the accent on your hand. So like in this rotation. We put this connection on the lowest point in this. And of course side. Oh yeah. So double vectors is very cool when you already need to simulate the pull with your opponent. For example, even on the starting position to hold it, I already need to pull in this direction and hold in this direction. Also, when you change the connected, it's also even try to open your wrist. So it's very cool to improve your best and optimal attacking or resistance movement. For example, for top rollers, it's good like because it's a hammer power with the side pressure. And the big plus is possibility to change the ways in every vector. For example, if we make something here more, it will be extra training of your fingers, extra training of the wrist. If we stay here with the same ways and improve, or like just add something ways here or change it to the bigger rubber, it will be more for side. So if you need to improve side, you add something here. If you need to improve more your fingers and your wrist, you add something here. And it's very cool and very useful. Now, like you see, if I'm trying just to hold it, it's trying to open the wrist in this way. So it's absolutely comparable if somebody chop roll you. Even like in the straps, it's power which you need to hold your hand and not give possibility to your opponent to open your wrist in that direction. It's just changing the connection, and the feeling is absolutely amazing. You even need to push by all the fingers to grab and hold it in one position, even for the start. And when you go, it's even extra.
extra power and extra resistance on your rotation of your wrist in this way. Yes. So guys, when you train with this, always remember about the start position, about the center of the table. Keep your elbow tight and closer to your body. The wrist should be straight in the start. Of course, after ready go, immediately start to push by your fingers and by your wrists. And also, if you go with a relaxed hand, you can do it a little bit more faster. So if you train with not maximum weight, it's give you possibility to train your starting movement. So it's very easy. Just keep it. Stand in the position when you feel that you are really comfortable for a fast start, and after that start with the fingers and with the wrist, and immediately after that try to use all the power of your body, the biceps, the shoulder, the forearm. Like this. Like from me. So guys, all these trainings not just give you the extra power of the fingers, of the grip, of the wrist, forearm, and like effectiveness of your movements, it's also give you efficiency. You feel more effective. Your body will help you and give you the advice how to use it in the best way. We are arm wrestlers, and forearm are very important for us. It's actually what makes us different from other athletes. It's the power of the finger and the power of the wrist. And it's actually very important to have it in the needed position. Just not like when you doing something with a gripper, or for example with a pull-up. You need to be strong in the position where you need to be strong, and you need to be fast in the starting position, because you start from the neutral, from the center of the table. And this is very, very simple rules, but gives you very good and effective results. So train smartly, and train with Omega equipment. Be strong, be healthy, and be happy.